While Thomas was away, Terence was doing the shunting in the yards. Adaptable. That's what my owner says, he boasted. Go anywhere, do anything. That's what I am. Take my advice and scrap those rails of yours and make it roads. Brighten your outlook, like me. Pooh! Scuffled Percy. Me? Plough a field? I'd rather stay on my rails, thank you very much. Engines did plough once upon a time, he said. And they ran on roads as well. The engines remembered Trevor, and then they had to agree. Mavis's help on Duck's branching took longer than expected, so Toby was used to go on the quarry down the line. But because of Toby and his small water tank, Toby's driving firemen decided to go at lunchtime and normally. This saved time as well because Toby would have to refill his water tank on the next journey instead. Time passed and the weather became colder and colder, with some hard frost during evening or nights. His fire kept him warm, and he went swiftly down the line, arranging the trucks and bringing back empty ones from the yards. One night, it was especially cold, and even Toby felt a little chilly. Brr, he felt. Toby shivered as he left the shed slowly to collect his trucks. If the ground freezes, it swells. At the end of the road crossing of where Mavis had her accident with a lorry a long time ago, the marks were indented so much that when Toby came around the bend, he slipped off. There was a loud crunch and Toby shuddered. Ugh! Luckily there were bushes, so Toby came luckily to a stop. Shookly, Toby was off the rails and on the ground with all 6 of his wheels there. Oh dear, he would say as he looked at the grass in front of him. Now what can we possibly even do? Toby's fireman had a solution. What if we just back up, he would say. I don't see how, the old tram engine said softly. Simple, they would say. The fireman gave instructions as the tram engine would go backwards. Then Toby had a jolt and would feel his 6 wheels back on the track again. The engine did a sign of relief. Well done, old boy, his fireman would say. Now let's put some ashes in you, so that doesn't happen again. Toby agreed while having a smile on his face. Then we could go up to the quarry, and they will be any the wiser. But they would reckon without the Fat Controller. When Mavis came home from Duck's Branch, she visited the engines first. So how was it, Toby? He would ask. Toby blushed and explained about Terence and his story of the road. So Topham had laughed. I'd rather want you as an engine and not as a vehicle. The Fat Controller wasn't cross, of course. He just thought it was funny. I should leave the roads as it's made for. You stay on the rails. You'll find it much more comfortable, and it will be more suitable for a tram engine like you, he would stammer. Toby could only agree.